Well, hello. Bit of light on the subject. Right, how are you all? I really should make an intro to all these lives, but you know, I hope you all enjoyed my live. Not my live, well, it was, yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed that, and it was all cool. I have got another guest coming in a few minutes, but just before that, I'm going to scroll up, say hello to whoever is in. So we've got Mam Nam, hi, Mark C, Explore Norfolk, Mr. Dave H, how you doing? Adrian, how you doing? Blue Chris Guided Tours, Well Known Unknown, Mark C. I think that's about it for now. I think Mel's around somewhere. Steve Arnold, how are you? Louise Summers, how are things? Safari 360, Dave Armitage, Rob Banter as well. How you doing? Right, let's get our first guest up because you don't want to listen to me just all night on my own, go talking bollocks. Let's find this terribly awful man. Hello. Caught you drinking a sip of alcohol.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have a quiet night this evening until you fucking got me on you. But
Hi, Barry. Yeah, well, you say it's no use messaging me. You must always phone to get my attention. So I fucking did. I called you out.
No, absolutely. And Gav wanted me on his show. I was doing nothing the other night, and he just sent me a message, and that was it. And I was just sitting in the house, bored, and I was like, and none the wiser. So yeah.
He sent me a message as well, and I was going to do it, and then something else come up, so I couldn't. And by the time I got back from what I was doing, it was like, fuck. so wasn't what I was going to do that evening, but never mind. So how are you, Matt?
Not bad, mate. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I just come back from checking some places out to see whether they could be explored. There's two pubs basically right next to each other along a long stretch road, and both are abandoned, but one of them clearly had alarms, and I looked through the window and I could see those little camera things in there, the ones that, like, if you go into a building, they detect your motion, take a photo, then call the security guards. I saw those in there, plus I saw the alarms had little lights in them as well. I was like, oh fucking hell, I'm not going in anywhere near this place. And so I'm like, come away from there, went to the other one down the road, and it had all wood inside all the windows. So clearly somebody had been in there in the past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a shame.
So many pubs going that way.
There is, yeah. There's a lot of stuff like that. I found a church, an abandoned church. Got to check it out. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say where, but a little bit of a journey, but it's not too bad. But it's just in the middle of, it's in the middle of like nowhere, but there's like some other bits. There's like another building in front which is actually occupied, but yeah, I've looked it up and it's got like the diocese or wherever and all that. They abandoned it, so gonna have a look. Seen some pictures of it already, so I thought, well, looks all right. See what we can do.
The pub I went to in Redditch is rubble now. Oh, I know the one you mean. It was like a curry house / pub. Was it that one we climbed into the window? Yeah, probably. 30 seconds time we'll have an answer.
Yeah.
They're
either being knocked down or made into flats and houses. I mean, the one I did, that's not now a block. Well, it's got flats. It's converted, but they put a big dirty bit on the side of it. To be fair, it don't look too bad, but that was abandoned for years. I mean, I remember going in there in my 20s and drinking in there. Explored it like 20 odd years later.
Yeah, just noticing now on the bottom of the screen it says email Mr. John Bendel presents. Got a Z on the end, or PayPal.
Yeah, that's right.
No, it's PayPal is Mr. John
Normal.
Bengal Prince normal, and then the email is a Gmail, but it's got presents with a Z. I just check. Don't just double checking for you. That's all right.
No, that's fine. That's yeah. It would for some reason. I think when I did my original email for a Gmail, I did it, and then I don't know why I put a Z on it. There was some reason why I did it. I think it's because it wouldn't let me do it with an S, which was very strange. God knows why, because I don't think there's anybody else out in the world.
Yeah, thanks, Louise. That's interesting then. So we're lucky to have got in there just before. You know, it got demolished. Bloody typical, isn't it?
Yeah, this fucking pointless, really.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, all the breweries are just charged too high, don't they? That's what it is as well. I mean, someone just put about since the smoking ban came in. But yeah, that is one thing. But you can still smoke outside. It's not a major issue.
Yeah, I think it's just people haven't got the money, you know, that they used to. You know, like incomes have basically gone down, I think, in the UK. So, you know, because the cost of living's gone up and wages haven't matched it. So,
and you can basically buy 4 pints of beer, well, 4 cans of beer for the price of one in a pub. Mainly, most places now, isn't it?
Plus, I mean, to be fair, I think Britain has got its fair share of pubs. I mean, if you're in a city, you've only got to turn around and there's going to be a pub there. I mean, if some of those disappeared, it's not going to be the end of the world. I mean, it becomes more of an issue when you're out in the countryside and that's your local pub and that's going to disappear. Then it can be a big deal because that might be all that people have got, you know, and elderly people and whatnot might want to sort of use that pub and they don't get into town. So yeah, that's kind of sad. But like tonight now, I went to see these 2 pubs. So there's those 2 pubs. They're literally, you know, like a quarter of a mile from each other on a long road. But the thing is, if you go another quarter of a mile, there's 2 more pubs. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, how many pubs do you want along this road? 4 pubs? You probably go a little bit further again, and there's another pub. And this is not like it's out in the middle of nowhere, like, you know. So,
I mean, well, where I am, I used to have within about, let's just say, a square mile, maybe 2 miles. You had what, 10 pubs, and you now probably got 2, 3, 3 pubs, maybe 4. Which is a shame because I like some of the others.
Yeah. I just wanted to say congratulations to Iran for their great news they had today. You know, just well done.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Here's a drink for Iran.
And I'd just like to say anything which is said on it is just an opinion, not a fact.
Yeah,
and that's the algorithm sorted. But no, yeah, it's a bit dodgy, that is, isn't it?
Look, when you're in a country like that, right? Yeah, you are the wrong person or the person they don't want in. You disappear or die. That's the way they do business out there. So if he pissed somebody off, yeah,
he might have pissed somebody off. Maybe some other country as well. I'm not saying it is. I'm just speculating.
He was going to take over after the Ayatollah, wasn't he? So basically, you know, yeah.
I don't think they wanted him.
No. I mean, it could be the US. I mean, they're always bumping people off and going like nothing to see here. They've got their little agents out there who try to make these things happen. So who knows?
Yeah, it did. That did come to mind.
Here we are. Mamnan says, "I disagree, Matthew." Really? Okay. Back in the day, my small village, we had over 10 pubs. Watch Tuesday TV peeps. Yes, I've been listening to him earlier on. And I sent him a super chat and he read my comment out. So, yeah.
Nice. I don't know who that is, Tuesday TV.
Yeah, Maya Tuzi. He's his family were from Iran. They had to flee because they were Christians, so they were going to basically be killed. So they had to come. They had to come to the UK. But he loves the UK and sticks up for it. And he does a TV channel on YouTube where he talks about all the Islamist, radical Islam and all this sort of stuff, and talks about all the problems we got in the UK. So he talks about Met Police and police corruption, government. He just does the whole sort of like, and it's a lot of it is things that the mainstream media are doing their best to ignore, because they've got an agenda to kind of like steer the news down this avenue, and he covers those stories that they won't cover.
I gotcha. A lot like what was it? What's the American people who do that? There's an American
Infowars.
Yeah. No. Redacted. That's it.
Yeah.
Infowars. Redacted. They're good. They do a lot of what could be seen as controversial, but they basically just put on what's not on the mainstream news.
Yeah.
To the extent some of it they have to go, right, we can't do this on YouTube. We're going over to Rumble, which is sad, really, because you're meant to have free speech, but obviously the big conglomerate of YouTube don't like it. You can't say that unless we say.
Mm-hmm. I just replying to McSpan. He said, "Can he use one of my drone videos?" I said, "Yeah, no problem. Just give us a little credit or something." So he's put a massive credit like across the middle of the screen, courtesy of the secret vault. It's like, no, I don't need it that big. You just click just like this in the corner would be fine. Just, don't want to disturb people's vision. Or whatever. I'll take it. You want to give me a massive plug?
That's fair play, isn't it?
Mm.
So that's what I like. That's
as long as he doesn't as long as he doesn't expect one as big when I borrow his footage, because that'll be the return thing. Well, I gave you a massive plug. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, B Devon Life. Cheers. Yeah, I thought you were probably editing or doing something. I'll put out the cement work video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I'll still kick myself.
Why is that?
Oh, I wish I was recording when those twats come up in the car.
Oh, they are. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty
and
mad.
Jordan nor Beaver or Luke were recording either. None of us were recording. I thought, it might be on my Bovlov, so I checked that. Fucking no, that's not on there. I'm like, ah.
See, it does pay, like what I do with just record as much as you can, and you can decide what you don't want later on. But yeah. If I'd have been walking down with you there, then I would have been recording.
Yeah. You went the safe route.
Yeah.
that was funny though. That was funny. So, but what I did do on that is various things. I'd said something within the video, like something I thought, I don't want this in the video. It just goes on to, I put stop recording here and cut here and do this and do that. So that works really well. And because I think I got that off you, because you do the same, don't you? So you're listening to, and you might go edit this bit here or something, and then you just cut it all out, don't you? And I hadn't done that before, so I'd done that on that video. I went, oh, okay, because I'm watching it, I'd forgotten all about it. It's just gone, cut this bit out here because it's shit. And then it's like, oh, okay then. That was good. But yeah.
What I often do, if I'm recording and somebody says something really daft, which people will probably take the wrong way, I say, I'll cut, and I wave in front of the camera. So it's an extra thing for me to remember to take that bit out, and I've still forgotten to do that, to take bits out on occasion, and then you just get, everyone will ask you then, what did you mean when you said that? And you're like, oh, here we go. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, just I'm getting there. I'm looking at Da Vinci again. I still love it. I still can't get around, and I keep watching all these little. You know, like on the shorts, there's a guy. They just loads of shorts and little bits how to do things. There's just so much on it. I can't. Oh,
Yeah. The only problem I've noticed with Resolve, and I do have to get my other machine up and running, but I just haven't got like 200 quid at the moment to sort of like start shelling out on bits for it. So instead, what I've been doing is shelling out on making computers I'm going to give away for free. Actually paying out of my pocket for parts for them. Yeah,
God.
I got one there, which is Steve Wills is going to have, because he's got an old laptop and he can't come on and stream so much, and he's got a webcam, but he hasn't got a computer, so that one's going to him. So I bought 2 monitors earlier on for a tenner.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's going to have one of those, and the other machine is going to go to a friend of mine who's come back from the States. He hasn't got much money, and I'm just going to give him one of those so he can get himself back on his feet. So yeah.
Wow, and why not?
I mean, a lot of them, it's just parts I've got lying around the house, like. But I didn't have a case, and I didn't have the monitors, so yeah. So I bought 2 cases, and one of the cases, when I got it home, I opened it up, and it's like, there's nowhere to stick hard drives, and the space to stick the motherboard is only that big. The case is this big, and it's like for a micro ATX board. It's like that. So that's a waste of time. I might be able to cannibalize it, cut the metal out of the inside of it, and then do my own screw points or something. But it's just like, may just sling it. It's no good.
Yeah, you probably don't want to do major surgery on it because it'll look shit afterwards, and you'll probably fucking be screwing it all in and crack something. You'll be like, oh.
Yeah. It's a bummer.
I don't like mucking around in motherboards. I'll do it, but I'm always worried I'm going to do something. It'll just like, you know, like you get the micro crack, or you do something, you like, and it just decides to fuck up on you. And I've had that before.
Oh, and I had fun. I was up till 5 in the. I did one of the machines. I was up till 5 in the morning. Then I did this machine, and I was up till 5 in the morning. And I did them as RAID, so I used 2 drives and then RAID stripe them together, and it increases the speed and performance and things like that. So anyway, I installed it all, and by about 2 in the morning, I rebooted it, and then it wouldn't reboot. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Like the operating system must have screwed up. It's like, no, one of the drives that I'd installed everything on just decided to die, because it was one of them I've had in the back room. So I put another drive in. So I was like, okay, so I put another drive in, striped those, formatted it, install Windows, just getting back into it. I set it down this morning so it doing all its updates. Woke up, wouldn't come on, and that drive died too. So I reinstalled it on a 3rd drive this afternoon. We're still up at the moment, so it's a fucking been a pain in the arse.
Why did they die? What, they didn't like RAID?
No, they've they're old drives. You know what old drives are like? When you fire them up, they're a bit creaky, you know. And I think the stress of being stored for like 6-7 years and then being fired up, they didn't like it. So
yeah, I've got a few hard drives like that. I should really look on them, because I've probably got some good stuff on it which I've just forgotten all about. Some old programs or something, because there used to be quite, you know, there's loads of old programs you used to use, and then time moves on, you don't use it anymore, do you?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to go back and go, oh, what's this then?
I find it amazing. Like, I've got such fond memories of Commodore 64s and Amigas, and like I've actually looked at what they looked like, and I'm like, I thought it was much better than that. And it's like, nah. The Commodore 64 was pretty basic. It had good games, but it was pretty basic. And then the Amiga,
it's not much else with it.
Yeah, the Amiga was kind of okay. I had a fully souped out one, you know, so it should have been pretty good. But it's like, yeah. I said back then, I jumped over to PCs and Windows because I could see that it just blew the Amiga out of the water. when PCs were early, the Amiga was better than PCs, but then PCs just went whoosh and just overtook, and it was like I just said nah. And then I was like having romantic memories, like, oh, they were so good, they were so good. It's like, nah, they weren't that good. They were good. They were good for their time, but
oh yeah, no, definitely. I never really got into the Amiga. I didn't gel with that. I didn't mind the Spectrums, the Commodores, even the BBC and the Electron I had. They were all good, but they're mainly for games, really. I mean, the BBC was probably the only one really you could do a lot of basic, as in language programming, and I got quite good at that, and that was quite fun. But now looking back on it, it's so strange, sort of. Everything you used to type in by hand is just there now. You go ding, thank you, ding, done.
Well, even now you got Chat GPT 4, and you can actually say to it, I want to make a game where you have this character and he does this and it has walls, and then it makes you the game and writes you the code. And you say, oh, I want you to change it. I want you to put this in, and it rewrites it. And it writes all the code for it. So you don't actually have to know so much about programming. They reckon that's how things are going to go in the future. It's kind of literally you just describe what you want, and maybe
tried that. I haven't tried making a game with it. I've used it for various things to do, sort of different work stuff, but I haven't used it to make a game, which would be quite interesting to see how that works.
Yeah, we got Mr. John Bengals, Beck's cunt tackler.
Fucking hell. Bengals bonanza.
Yeah. Yeah.
Search for the holy fleshlight.
They're replacing Siri with ChatGPT, says Barry Little OG.
Really?
That's interesting. Well, it would be better because Siri's pretty dumb. All it can do is just look up stuff on the web for you. It doesn't understand a lot of what you tell it on context. It's just like if you say, "Tell me about this," and it'll be like, "This web page says this." It's like, "No, I wanted you to answer me this, but this web says this." It's like, oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, and they've got some pre-programmed jokes. So if you say the most obvious things, they've got sarcastic remarks.
Yeah, I like Chat GPT. It's all right. You've got to get your head around it. It's not as it's advanced, obviously, but not for every day at the moment. It will get there because it's a learning algorithm, isn't it, as well?
Did I send you that link saying about here we go, it's the tech part. Tune out now if you get bored with tech shit, but it's the future, folks. You can deny it, but it's coming. Yeah.
It's gone down to one view now.
Yeah. Did you see that thing about it's called GPT-4o, I think it is.
No, GPT-4o.
Well, it's like an extension of GPT-4. What they're doing now is instead of just like it was a language model, so it understood what you were typing and saying, and it could answer as quite a lot of stuff. It wasn't perfect, but it could answer a lot of things. Well, now they've extended that to visual, so you can on your phone you can show it something, and you can say, "What's this?" and "What are they doing?" or "What should I do with this?" And you can show it a problem or a thing, and it'll say, "I would do this, I would do that," and it'll advise you. Yeah. Plus, you can speak to it, and it can transcribe audio real time, and it can tell everyone's voices, and it will like say, "John said this, Matt said this," which we talked about. Resolve can transcribe, but it actually understands who the people are. Yeah. So, like Resolve might struggle on certain words and things like that. This won't, because it understands the context of the words. So it'll transcribe much more accurately. What were they saying it could do as well? It could create images like Bing, but it does a much better job. It can create images, and all of this is going to be on a phone app. So basically, you'll have it on the phone, and you'll just go, "Do this for me, do that. What's that?" And it will tell you. It's like it's visual. It can see now, as well as, you know, doing some of those things. It's really clever.
I can't know. That's mad. Especially on a phone app. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I mean, I think, is it Sona or Sora is the video application that they've got coming for it, where you can say, I want to make this video where the characters do this and do that. And if it gets it wrong, you say, no, do a bit of this, and it'll recreate it, and it'll do it. But it will, I've seen the quality of it. And I mean, fucking hell, you can have people swimming in water, you know, and you say, oh, change their face to this, and you show them, you can show them a picture, and you say, put that picture on that person's head, and it's just does it straight away. And it can walk through towns, and it's all generated. None of it's real. It's like a walk through a town, you know, give me a bit of this, change this building, and it's just like jump, you know, that's coming. That is, they've demoed it. They've demoed it, so it exists. It's just like they're going to roll it out within the next month or so.
That would be good, though. I mean, if you think about it, like what you've just said, you could make an awesome game quite easily with that. With the getting them to program a character, do whatever you got to do, and then visually make everything round, like make this character be able to walk down the street, and it does it for you.
Plus, I've actually seen one app. It's actually available now, but what you can do is it recognizes people and bodies. So what it does is it can make you into a CGI character. So it can replace you with a robot.
Yeah.
And it can do all that sort of stuff, and it's really high quality. But this will be the next generation, because you'll be able to say, right, I'll walk into a scene like this, and you say, right, take me and make my skin reptilian like that, and I want to be swimming through the sea. And it'll be just like, and it'll take you, and then it'll actually bend your arms into new positions and things like that. So it makes it look natural, you know. It'll does all of that. So you'll be able to actually make movies in your armchair, because you can just say, right, do this, do that, do this, do that, piece by piece. So it's gonna, you know, yeah.
2K abandoned places. Thanks for the 99p super sticker. Woo! Thanks.
Can you imagine? I mean, the pain in the arse is you've got to have a good camera, batteries, lights, radio mics and recording equipment, all that sort of stuff. Well, when this shit hits the fan, you know, when this shit goes down, like, I mean, you literally will be able to just sit there behind your keyboard creating content, going, I'll have this, I'll have that, I'll have this. So then there really is no excuse for anyone becoming a movie director at that point, because, I mean, otherwise you're just terminally lazy. You can't do it at that point.
It's all done for you. As long as you've got enough sense to make it interesting, you can do it.
Thank you, she. Says Mick Spanner. Hey, Mick Spanner, he's in there. I was saying you don't have to make it like courtesy of Secret Vault, like on the middle of the screen. It's like, oh, unless of course you're like a credit roll, like, you know, 20th Century Fox, and it's like a Secret Vault production, director, Secret Vault, starring Mick Spanner. You know, then yeah, maybe then, you know, but.
And why not? Why has he not done that?
Yeah, executive producer Matthew Williams.
Yeah, I want to be the grip and the key grip and the dolly grip and the.
Yeah, I just settle for a firm grip, but yeah.
Have you seen that on the? I think it was the Naked Gun 33 1/3. It has all the stuff at the end. You know, like they come up with the credits, and if you look at the credit, it comes up like with like baking some cookies, but then it says key grip and all that. Goes, well, what is a grip anyway? Then it goes on to explain it in the credits.
Yeah,
it's a genius move.
Yeah. A grip is somebody who sets up all the lights and drapes and backdrops and flats,
All
because they call them
all the
flats when
rigging, basically, isn't it?
yeah, puts it all together. You've got a carpenter, but the grip will work with the carpenter. So the carpenter will create all the magic stuff, and the gripper will stick it together and lock it,
Yeah.
Yeah. And they kind of like lighting engineers as well. Like, I mean, you might have a lighting engineer, but the grip will climb up the ladder and stick the light where you need it.
Yeah, they'll move it if they need to and get it all sorted, wouldn't they? Excuse me, sorry. I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Let's see all other reporters. So I'm just reading the comment. What amuses me is seeing. Oh, it's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, best boy grip.
Yeah, best
No,
boy grip.
we'll leave that to the hello specials.
To the fluffers.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's something else.
The fucking live at home with mums. Yeah.
Yes. Enough said about that, prick.
Hey, Steve. Just talking about this machine we got for you a minute ago. So we can get you on more then. There's got no excuse. No excuses,
Yeah.
Hey, we got Liam in as well. How you doing, mate?
If anybody wants to come up, let me know and I'll send you a link if I've got your number. If not, I'm sure Matt might have your number. If not, we'll do a different way.
If you want to come up, Matt's got your number.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair show. John is my pimp.
Not quite.
Yeah.
I don't get paid enough.
Yeah.
Send it out to
we did set those sensors off and a voice came out, automatic voice. Sorry, just sending somebody a message. In fact, it's Mr. Mick. That I could just tell him on you. He's on you. I could just tell him on you. Well, he's already heard it, so I don't need to tell him because I just left you a message, but you heard it. Right, okay, sorry.
Send you a message back a minute. Go, what the fuck did you tell me that for? I could hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, Bucharest, you got no beer. Why not? I know it's a school night, but why not?
Oh my God, it's Nocturnal Frequency Radio. I'll send them the link. Look.
Yes, Steve, if you want to come up, the link will be coming to you.
See if he's up for it or not. Oh,
and
Jesus.
Luke as well.
I don't know what's going on with my browser. Keeps on dropping all my cookies every time I quit the browser. I have to put everything back in every time I start it back up. Normally, it used to. I must have done something wrong.
Barry, which Luke?
Skywalker.
Don't worry about that. I know what you mean. I haven't got Luke's number.
Yeah, which Luke? Oh, LEF.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, he's bored. There we are. Look. He's bored. We were talking about maybe come down in the next couple of days. I got a busy couple of days, unfortunately. And then, as he'll probably tell you when he comes on, it's his birthday on the weekend. So, yeah.
Cool.
And I think he's turning some sort of embarrassing number or something. So,
hi, Colonel. Embarrassing number, is it? It's got to be at least 50 then. Yeah. Oh. I'm just reading the chat, sorry. Yeah, so I'll hopefully get out and do an explore. Maybe at the weekend, I don't know yet. Been trying to get out for like 2 weeks. It's like been bedlam. It's like, oh. And I've got these places. I found some more places. I'm like, oh, mate, I've even been sent one, and I'm like, oh, more than one. And I'm like, fucking hell, I've got to get out. Got to do it. Got to contact the carpenter and get him out as well. But Yeah, it just hasn't worked out yet. And we've had good weather as well, which is annoying. You know what it's like? Get out, starts to rain, you think, fucking hell.
Don't worry, Bucharest. You turned 50. Just look on the bright side. You got your prostitute discount card now. So.
Oh, have we got to look forward to that? Is that like government issue?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just yeah.
yeah. Don't want to say too much, just in case they're listening.
Yeah. Yeah, just apply to the Houses of Parliament. They'll send you your prostitution pass.
Yeah. That's the point. I've got to send Brady that pint glass. I still haven't done it. Shit.
Daniel Ullock says, I'm 27. I feel like 50. Well, you look like 50, mate. Yeah, Jesus.
Oh, look, speak of the devil. And he appears. Hello.
Microphone. Helicopter.
Not my birthday, Steve. No.
Nothing
not for
yet.
A while.
We have not got you. I'm afraid not. Oh. Did you hear him just then?
Yeah, just a little, very, very
It was
quiet.
very quiet, very faint. But we heard you for a second, but it was really quiet. So I don't know. You might have been on the right track.
How about
now?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. I'll use my real.
You've gone again.
Yeah, gone again. What have you done?
Did you move the connector on the back or whatever you were?
No, I pushed the manual mute on the mic.
Okay,
yeah. What? For some reason these don't work. This one's not working, as you can hear, because now it's up and it's still talking. So I'm using my actual real mic.
You want to put your StreamYard noise cancelling on because we can hear the fan noise in your room.
Yeah, your fan in the background.
The air purification system.
Well, I've got mine on and it is not making any noise.
Oh, it's not my AC. It's the air purification system, as you can see on the floor there.
Oh, right.
Ooh.
I'm sure that does an
amazing filtration.
Does an amazing job, that little box, I'm sure.
Yeah, right. The AC flap is off. No, it's not. It's on, but it's on eco, so it's not doing anything. It's not blowing anything. Yeah, I'm saving the polar bears tonight. So what's good?
I don't know, wanking elves?
What?
Is that a fetish? That's a unique one. I've not heard of that one before.
That's fucking random.
You just go into a clearing in the woods, like outright, and you might find them. You know?
Oh, lovely. I'll certainly be looking out for them now.
Bambi will be watching, and the elves will be having a wank.
Don't you need a warlock for that, Matt? Right.
I'm going to go get beer.
Do it.
Beer, but draft beer, none of this canned rubbish.
That's I think I picked that up from Dinkerman. Do it. Yeah.
Do it now.
There's that Furiosa Road is out. Oh, do you want me to? I can send Dinkum just in case he wants to come on. Sorry, I should send a few more people, shouldn't I? Really?
Yeah, send whoever.
Yeah. Oh, his last message says arse stretcher. That's what I see. This is the types of conversations me and Dinkum have.
I haven't got his details actually. Otherwise, I'll be sending him loads of shit, just like I do everyone else.
Well, he might let you have it, but he'll have to say because there's reasons. And
I quite believe that. Yeah, I understand that.
He's a very famous person in Australia. He doesn't want people to know who he is.
Turns out to be the fucking Prime Minister. Different sex, everything. Just using a voice changer in the evening.
Yeah. He is, in fact, Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
Hugh Jackal. Oh, that's
Who
a
the
point.
fuck
That's
is Hugh Jackman?
Who is Hugh
Oh,
Jackman? Who's Hugh Jackman?
You
Jesus.
don't know?
oh, fucking hell. Get rid of him. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Remove
Oh.
that time.
Dink comes in. Look, do it. Yeah. I didn't realize he was there, actually. Did I send it to him in the end? Did I send him there? Oh, yeah, I did send it to him.
I don't know.
I get so easily sidetracked. I was like, I've got to send Dinkum the thing. And I'm like, did I actually send it to him? Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, shit.
No, I get the understanding. Like, well, you know, I only send certain things to people. Like, there's only certain people who have my details. Because, yeah.
You're a very exclusive shag.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Don't you forget.
Escort service to the stars only. Yeah.
Yeah. Only anal to the famous. I thought Brady might be around because I saw him earlier, but he might still be working.
Just sent it to him now. Just sent it
Yeah,
to Brady.
Earlier.
I could send it to Jordan, but then we'll have a completely different dynamic in here then, won't we?
I think he's been installing some LEDs on his car and stuff.
Oh, is he?
As he can't drive his car, he's been doing some improvement work. Should we give you a sneak peek?
Why can't he drive his car? Has it gone a bit wrong, or has he been naughty?
Because it's him. Every time he needs to get in his car and go somewhere, his car seems to have this magical power of just combusting. So this time he's broken this bracket, and it's probably a bracket that no one's ever broken before in their car. But him, because it's him, he's the first person to probably break this bracket, so it's got to be ordered from Germany. And of course, it doesn't come when it says it's going to come. So it's been like nearly a week, at least a week and a bit. And he's still waiting for this part to come from Ford. I said made in Germany. So to make up for it, he's been installing LED lights on his door bins.
Cigarette lighter, ashtray, sorry.
So if you go round, I'll let you hear. I'm sure he'll outline in detail what he's been doing. But in short, he's been putting LEDs into all the different little areas, the center console, and blah 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 blah. I assume because he's bored, he's got nothing to do, and rather than sitting at home bored and blah blah blah, he's been doing that as it keeps him busy and so on and so forth.
There's somebody outside with a rifle is targeting your head. Look,
it's actually the laser thing.
All right.
Yeah, but sadly you won't get to see the effect. No, the blinds are shut. It'll be fine. The blinds will protect me from the rifle.
Yeah, Dinkum, I spoke to him today. Actually, I think he sent me a message. Yeah, I was talking to him. Yeah, he's all good.
Yeah, we can't say what he's doing though, so just in case, just don't. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh, what's that? What did somebody say? Craig goes under. Matt, where did I see your sticker to? In the Bristol hospital. Yeah. And I actually said, "Who's this?" Look, I'm giving him free publicity. Look, I said, yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, I met some kids in this hospital.
Oh yeah, that was cool. At the end of the video, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I was trying to sneak up on them. I don't know what they were up to, but there was banging and noise and stuff like that, and they were messing about. And I was like, so I was trying to sneak up to them, and I stepped on something like a crisp packet, and they fucking heard it, and then they fucking came in like, what's going on? Like, and I went, all right, boys, and they were like, oh. And I was like, it's all right, I'm an explorer, and they were like all beaming smiles. I'm like, that's amazing. Took a photo with me as well, man. What the fuck? Yeah. I felt like I was a celebrity for a minute there. Then, yeah. We can't hear you.
Oh, has he gone again?
No. Technical difficulties. No.
I've done nothing to it either, mate. You
No.
just
No.
no. Computer says no. No. It's not going to work. Go back to your old mic. Go back to your old ways. Oh, it's fucking gone.
Daniel Luck says they were standing in front of a legend. Yeah. They didn't. Yeah, they might realize if they start looking me up, they'd be like, "Oh, but he does Urbex videos. Oh, and he's done some, and he's done that. Fuck, and he's done that. Right? Oh, fucking hell." Yeah, Mick Spanner says, I forgot that was asbestos. I had a snug fit. Yeah. They it says like warning, don't go in this part of the hospital because of asbestos. So somebody kicked through a wall. That was the asbestos wall. That was it.
Right.
So like we all crawled through it, and so like, yeah. But that was asbestos. I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. It's very overrated, asbestos.
Well, as long as it's not too much in the air, it's all right, I suppose.
Yeah, but even then, you've got to have a lot of exposure to it, not just like brief encounters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Luke probably has a Linux problem. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck Linux. Jesus Christ. Couldn't pay me to use that shit.
I have dabbled and I didn't like it. It's meant to be more stable, but I just didn't like it. I couldn't get on with it. I think I loaded it on here as well.
I fucked it through, didn't I, David? Like an athlete. Oh, you must be talking to somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah, it must be because he's mentioned the name David. Unless that's your pseudonym.
Oh, hello, Cal. How are you doing?
You're right, Cal. Is he using his other account then?
Cal00. No, he normally comes in on this one.
Oh, I thought he was on another one the other day. This might be me then. Don't know.
He's on about 2K. Yeah. All these people will accelerate past me because I think I got some sort of break put on me, but I'm still managing to do quite well, but I've not accelerated the way some other people have. Yeah.
No. I haven't got to 1,000 yet, believe it or not. So it'll be a party when it does.
How close are you?
783, I think I am.
Well, if anybody's on here now and they haven't subscribed to John, then do it now.
Do it now.
Yeah. Hi, Sue, and hello, Eleanor's Adventures Somerset. You're on Linux, aren't you, you twat? Yeah, he is. Look, his lines are coming now all over the screen.
Yeah, it's still glitching.
Fucking hell, mate.
Yeah, later. This is I've got.
It is sort of crackly audio coming through. You might have to use your phone, mate.
I think it's RTX voice working out.
Right.
RTX voice,
Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, you can turn the RTX voice off and use the one built into StreamYard because it has a noise canceller built into StreamYard.
I'm probably using both thinking about it. Yeah, I am.
I'll turn one off because they won't like it playing with each other. They get upset.
I was going to say the camera wasn't glitching earlier, but now it's glitching. This is still the faulty camera that I had from your last stream, if you remember. So I think
would have thought a perfectionist like you would have got a 4K super camera to show us all up by now. Come on.
I have considered it. I did go to Curry's and look for one, but I wasn't happy with the selection of cameras they had.
It's all consumer grade shit, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And it didn't have all the functions and forms that I wanted. I didn't have ultra wide either.
Yeah, Neil, there is a tunnel explore coming up. Fort Grain tunnels at some point.
Mm.
Or Grainfort Tunnel, should I say? And the Grainfort, yeah, I got that as well.
Did you, by any chance, go down into the one of the chambers where it was like a bit wet, so you'd have to wear waders or wellies to go down there? Did you go down into the cavernous bit underneath the fort?
I think we did everywhere. It wasn't wet.
You need a
Unless I
ladder.
missed-
You'd have had to have brought your own ladder and stick a ladder down to get in there.
No, I didn't then. No, not in there. No.
It's fucking smelly down there, mate. It's really stinks.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Was that in the middle of it, or? Because I don't remember that.
Yeah, because when you climb up the outside ladder to get on there, once you're up on that level, there's one more level beneath you, you know?
Oh, okay. No, I don't think I did. No. No, definitely not. Oh, I missed that. Oh, bollocks. I have to go back again now.
Craig Ghost Hunter says, when we're meeting up for the Explore then? Well, this is it. We'll have to probably meet up at some point, but I still haven't met Mr. Spanner yet, and he's got higher priority because he's quite a busy little bastard, he is. So he's getting out there and doing loads of explores.
That's good. That's what we want.
Yeah. So you off for a couple of days then, Luke, or something?
Yeah, I'm off for the next week on a bit.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just chilling.
Didn't I meet Mick at Urbageddon? Was he there at Urbageddon?
Yeah, I was going to say that. I think, Mick was there.
Oh, shit. So I've already met Mick. Oh, that's bad. I should...
You can't miss him. Fucking hell, he's taller than me. Which isn't hard.
Oh, God, I'm not sure I can remember now. Maybe, Mick, you need to send me a photo, mate, and I'll... To be honest, there was a lot of... My mind is a bit of a blur on that day. I can remember mates that I knew. I can't remember many other people.
Yeah, it was a bit messy. A bit. Well, I suppose that's a bit of an understatement. It was. Yeah.
Yeah. Because Mick, I don't think he shows himself on his videos. He keeps himself to himself, which is probably wise at this point. If you don't show your face, you get a lot less aggro in the community. But yeah.
You lie, John. I'm a short ass, says Mick. Oh.
Daniel Alex says Matt's hugs are the best. I know, because because when I hug you, your face is in my crotch. That's how short you are.
Oh,
yeah,
saucy.
Yeah. So you want more of them hugs, don't you?
Yeah, I remember when I first met you, Matt. I must admit that makes me laugh because, like, you know, a lot of people you meet, they go, "Hi, how you do?" Give you a handshake. You just come out and go, "John, fucking great big hug." I'm like, okay then. not that I care, but like most people just give you a handshake. Matt just gives you a big old bear hug.
Yeah.
I felt warm inside for ages.
He's a big cuddly gay, isn't he?
Yeah. I felt something warm inside me anyway.
Oh, right.
I'm just checking to see if anybody's got a bit of a lob on, like, you know. So.
Oh, right, yeah. See if there's anything in the sea.
I'll be like, give you a hug. If you got a lob on, I'll be just like, right, I'm going to just sit down here then.
Why not?
He says he's just sent me a picture. Right, let's see if I recognize him, man.
What?
Oh, I do recognize you now. Yeah, fucking hell. Yeah, man. You do look familiar to me. Yeah. Jesus. See, like I say, I'm good with faces. I can't remember fucking names, and I can't put a name to a face. Like, you know, I can. You know, I always remember a face. I'm like, oh, I've definitely met you. Yeah, I know you. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, strange, isn't it? I'm like that. I can never remember people's names, but I remember their faces.
Yeah,
They don't matter
but
how long ago I've met them.
But I reckon he must be a bit shorter than Andrew then, because Andrew looks like he's leaning down.
Mm.
Mm.
Andrew's quite tall, actually, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a skinny fucker though.
Mm.
Well, he's not anorexically skinny. He's just up skinny on that level that makes you jealous, like, you know.
Yeah, I like the way you backtrack there.
Andrew's 6'5". He's not fucking 6'5". I don't think I think he's either the same height as me or just an inch shorter.
Well, I'm 6 foot and he's about as tall as me. I know that.
Yeah. Well, that's it. See, I mean, you say, how can I forget Mick? But I mean, I was so wasted that day. There's loads of people introduced themselves to me, and I can remember the person we thought was a policewoman. We were all preoccupied with that person. We were like looking at them. I'll never forget that person because we were all preoccupied with it. And I can kind of remember there was a woman. I kind of got a vague recollection. There's a woman. I can kind of remember her. I can't remember the guy's face unless I was seeing it again. But there was Mr. Smith, who I haven't seen on the channel for a while, and he gave me a couple of T-shirts. But he was a big chap. He was quite stocky, probably a bit taller than me. But he was a big lad. He was.
The one in the leather jacket.
Don't know what he was wearing, but
there's a big guy with a leather jacket on. Looked like a bit of a gangster. He wasn't.
I only saw him with his clothes off. See, so I remember.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair play.
Yeah.
In the disabled toilet.
I can recognise them all from behind. Yeah. Yeah. Luke's like looking off to one side, like, yeah.
I'm not saying anything. I'm innocent. I don't remember anything. I do remember the disabled toilet though.
Yeah. Luke doesn't pull his arse and knob out in front of me, but yeah, I kind of got to know Jordan's genitals now. But even though I've never done anything with the guy, you know, like I have a kind of encyclopedic it's like Google Street Maps. Like I've got this view in my head where I can go round it, above it, up, down, below it. I've seen it so many times now. Yeah.
I remember Luke. I think it was you, Luke. I remember you at, well, I don't know what time of night it was or what morning. I don't know. You were sitting down at the side of the road with Luke. You and Jordan, sorry. You were fucking wasted.
Oh no, I remember that distinctly. And someone, I think Luca, went to go get me fish and chips or whatever, and I had that, and then I picked myself up entirely. I just had some chips because I hadn't eaten all day, and I think Matt was like, "You should go get someone get you chips. Go get chips." So I had some chips, and then I was like, "Oh, I feel amazing." Yeah, it turns out you need food.
Yeah. That's something I used to have to force myself to do when I was clubbing, but I'd bring a load of like bananas with me. I just go out, get a banana, eat that because it's sugar, so it gives you a sugar rush. But you know, you've got to keep eating because otherwise it bites you in the arse after a weekend of raving. Like, you know, start Friday, finish Sunday, you know, and it's like, yeah, as long as you keep eating, it's not so bad.
Well, I just like crashed in energy levels, but I wasn't. I didn't like need Red Bull or anything. I just crashed in energy level. I had food and like instantly felt like it's weird, really normal. Like it's odd. It's good. And then then just spent some time helping John go to the toilet.
Poo. The poo-poos.
Say no more.
What do you mean? Say no more. What are you suggesting? What are you implying?
I'm not implying anything.
I'm his carer.
I didn't say you weren't. Don't incriminate yourself.
Well, you've seen the evidence of it when we went to that place in Liverpool, and Jordan was like sitting on a commode,
Yeah.
and he was like, look, and he was like, and Luke was holding his hand, and they were like there, and he was like, this is kind of weird. It's kind of weird,
Yeah.
but funny. And,
We'll
it was like,
go with it.
and then he said, come look at my poo, and I'm like, I bet Luke has to put up with a lot of this. It's like,
But no, I shattered it first, and then we heard you coming down the stairs. So like I just fixed it. I did his back and take a shit now. So then when you come over the corner, you come like waddling round. Like, look here, and you're about to say, "Oh, look here, folks!" And then when you walk around the corner expecting there's some building, it's just someone that was shit up. Oh, really good. Your reaction was absolutely priceless. Worth every feces that came out of his ass.
yeah.
You and Jordan make me laugh though when we're all in the mansion and doing a bit, just making people jump. It's so funny. I mean,
Jordan was not happy when I jump scared him like 3 times, and he's really competitive, so I could tell he was not happy with me, and he kept trying to jump scare me, but obviously I know him really well, so I know what he's going to do, so then I'll counter what he's going to do and do the complete opposite. So then he was waiting at his corner ready for me to come round, but it's, you know, where the if we talk about the Masonic place, you know, had all the things on the ceilings and stuff like that.
yeah.
Talk about that place. Do you remember there was a bar, and the bar, you could go from the back of the bar into that main room where we got in first, that main hall bit.
Yeah.
And then you had like this like side door as well. So there's 3 ways to get to the area he was. So he thought I was going to come behind the bar. Instead, what I did is I went round, jumped over the bar, and jump scared him. He shat himself and then looked like he wanted to punch me in the face. and then of course he then decided that he would hide at the top of the stairs. Oh no, I wasn't having that. So then ran down, went up that other stairway that had that singular room, that then went back down to a stairway so I could come behind him again. Oh, so good. Oh, yeah.
You
really
tried that with me as well, didn't you?
Yeah. What did you try?
Oh, hang on.
Oh,
I see how it is. I see how you're not sorry. You did that on purpose.
No, I didn't. I put something down. And
You're so scared that you took me down. They don't need to hear about that. Let's not talk about that. Oh,
that was funny because you made me jump. I turned around and you thought I was going to hit you.
yeah, you look like you were. You know, Jordan. I could tell Jordan was salty because he was really competitive. But you look like you went to full fight or flight, and mate, there was no flight there. It was full fight. I was about to be like one bang to the floor. I'm telling you.
Your face, you're just like, oh.
Technically, you got me back.
Yeah.
I jump scared you, and then I got fucking scared I was going to beat it up.
Yeah. That was funny.
Hello, SH3IM. Sheem. Is it? Sheem.
Shit, yeah, Shim, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello there. Welcome in. Enjoy the fun. Smokes if you got them.
Yeah. I'm going to get some more buyers.
Some more bios.
Buyers. I'm going to get a new bios.
What is it? Don't tell
me
It is
little.
Carling Black Label.
Oh my god. Who's your man?
It's cheapest.
So when we were in that in the what was it, in Manchester, in the Prudential building, I'm walking around, all I can hear is like you guys like shouting and like making each other jump. It's so funny.
Yeah. Jordan, the thing with Jordan now is he'll wait months and months and months till he gets his revenge until I've forgotten about it. So he'll play a really, really long game, and he'll map a building out with the intention. He'll absolutely shit me up. I can guarantee it. But he will play the long game and wait months and months and months until it's just completely off my mind, and then he'll do it when I least expect it. And because I've done it 3 times, he will now need to get me 4 times because that's the type of person he is. He'll have to get me now 4 times to make sure that he's got all the times I got him and 1 back just to out principle. Yeah, very good.
That when we were in Manchester, like they had that light festival going on, didn't they?
Yeah, and all the fucking
I
roads.
don't know if I told you. It's me. I was busted for a piss, and I went to McDonald's, like, and I think Mel and Brady followed like a few minutes later. But there was me and Mel were standing by the car, just minding our own business, and there's some woman stopped, and she was like, "Oh, are you going to the light festival?" We're like, "Yeah." I just started going, "Yeah, can't wait to see it and all this." And then by chance, when we went back to the car, the woman was there. She went, "Oh, did you enjoy the live festival?" I go, "Yeah, it's great, wonderful." Oh, I was going, I love that great unicorn thing and all that. She goes, "Oh, yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, see you later. See you again. Yeah, see you again. Bye." Do you know who it was?
See you next year.
Yeah, that's what it was. I'm sure I said that.
Oh, that's brilliant. When me and John parked up and waiting for we were waiting for I don't know what we were waiting for, but either way we saw these chavs and this black female onesies kept pulling up and these guys were standing in the corner. They were looking at us and looked really nervous and stuff like that and were just proper wondering why we're standing around. Anyway, so that they came up to us another conversation with us, clearly to suss us out. Anyway, 5 minutes later, we see the black BMW pull up beside them. They get handed a little package, and it's just like, wow, did they think we were police the whole time? What did they actually think? So the whole time, this BMW is like looking sketch. They're looking sketch. It's like, mate, if we were police, fucking hell, you're really obvious. And all they want to do is do a little drug deal in this little car park. It's like, well, what are we gonna do?
He went into a doorway to do it in the end, didn't he? Yeah, that was a good night. That was. I enjoyed that night. We met those women as well, and I never heard anything. Never heard back from them, to say like, "Oh, I've seen a video," and they were pleased with it or whatever. I would have thought they'd got in touch and said like, "Yeah, that was us."
Yeah, they came in and they came in. And I wasn't it like pretty soon early on that one of the women stood on a nail or something stupid.
Yeah, she did, didn't she? She stood on a freaking nail.
Yeah, that's pretty mad. Anyway,
they were clearly police, inexperienced.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Inexperienced, have injured themselves. Really bad recon. Eventually, they wanted to leave, and they found us again for some reason, and we couldn't initially. We got lost from where we were. Anyway, eventually found the way out, and we had to help them get out because I think they I don't know. I don't think they necessarily knew what they were getting themselves into, and I don't know what they thought. But it seemed like they were a bit like taken back by it all. Let's say.
Yeah, when it looks really crusty in our videos, trust me, it's actually worse in real life.
Yeah,
it really is.
It was minced.
I was proper naughty in there. I mean, I got lost in there as well. I was trying to get back like to what the level we were on and to get out, and I'm like, I'm lost here, folks. I actually don't know where I am. I got scared by a pigeon.
Yeah, I'm normally really good at mapping my way back. I could go a really complex route. I'm normally really, really good at mapping my way back. But for some reason, I got lost. And for some reason, John got lost, which is he's normally pretty good at mapping himself way back out as well. So we're walking around with these women going, is it in it? No, it's not in here. Is it in it? No, it's not in here. And I remember one of them was like, oh, I think it's over here. And I was like, you're chatting rubbish. It's not over there. There's a window looking outside. That's not over there, is it? Come on. So she was like giving advice, like, no, just be quiet and follow. So eventually we found out where the ladder was. Yeah, they look like they I don't think they'll be going exploring it very time soon. I think they might go back to their day job.
Their clothes were far too nice as well. Like they were all immaculate clothes, and it's like you don't really want to. Although this man wears nice clothes, and Jordan does, and he gets ripped. Jordan's clothes are always getting ripped.
Yeah, John's learned a bit. Well, sometimes we meet you after we've been on like a weekend or something stupid like that. So therefore, we'll be wearing like ridiculous clothes that is normally expensive, but we normally try not to. Well, generally, we try not to. Believe it or not, that North Face coat that I always wear on urbexes, I've had that for like at least a year now, and it's been through like some dodgy situations where it's run along like a fence, sharp fence, and for some reason it doesn't cut. I guess the knitting's really fine, so therefore it just it keeps its density, and therefore I'm impressed it's still a thing, to be honest. So, but you know what it is? If it rips, it's a good excuse to replace it. Yeah, good excuse to go clothes shopping.
I'll tell you what, when I was in that building, I was looking out, we look out the windows and all that, and there's obviously the tram bit near there. And I was looking out because I could hear talking. I thought, what? That's not you guys. It's obviously somebody outside. And there was like, I remember there was like some guy with his kids, and they were waiting for the train or the tram or whatever. And you could hear them talking, like going, "Oh, what? Oh, there's lights up in the building," all that. And I just shot my torch out like that. I went, boom. I went back in again.
No, you had the perfect opportunity. You had your gloves, your weird gloves, the lights weird lights wiggling. Yeah, do you remember you had your gloves?
They're a good buy, I'll tell you.
They're pretty
I didn't
cool.
know how good they were going to be, but like my torch went a bit dim halfway through, but then I could use that easily. Those on the hands.
Do you know what that'd be really cool for? Working on your car when you're working the engine bay, even like even sometimes the daylight when you're going down the back of the engine bay and stuff like that, and you're trying to get like into a little weird spot while you're trying to maneuver something. Them gloves would be fucking sick for that.
Yeah, man. Team you, baby.
Oh yeah. Sell your data to the Chinese or whoever.
£3.
Oh, you are about the ones that had the lights on them?
Yeah.
Ah, right.
Yeah, the little LED lights on the. They're like a wrap, aren't they? And you put this like one there. They're really good. And then what's the other place we went to? The the mill. I haven't put that out yet. Yeah, the mill. I used them in the mill as well. Because there's a lot of climbing in there, weren't there? Like getting to places.
Yeah, you know that mill got set on fire, didn't you?
Yeah,
really? Since we've been?
I saw the food. Yeah.
Did you know that, Luke?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I could go for a piss. I'll be back.
When did that happen?
I think a week or 2 weeks after we were there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the dozy twats was going, look, someone's put a set of lights. It's like obvious they fucking did it.
Yeah, they're like standing there, and it's like the building just goes up right next to them, and they film it and put it on YouTube and go, "Oh, look at that! Isn't that amazing?" It's like,
wow.
Well, yeah, right.
Yeah, as if you're going to be convinced that they're standing there, in this rid of nowhere place, and it's just gone up. That's so bait. Fucking hell! Wow, that's a bit shit. Because I think some people wanted to go back, if I remember correctly, to do the basement bit where the coffee machine and washing machine and stuff was. You know, the basement bit that Will found when you were tapped out. Remember?
Well, we only did one half, really. There was another half around the corner that we never did.
Yeah, and all underground. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we missed that bit.
Hey, Melissa. Yeah, Brady did destroy his coat. I mean, it's not a good idea wearing good clothes to explores.
He was going out to purposely explore as well, so it makes it even worse.
He did destroy his coat, yeah. Yeah, there was a whole. You talk about the mill. There's a whole bit under what Will found, didn't he? I think Mel did as well.
Yeah.
And me and Brady went. Well, we went to the same bit, but there's some steps going down into like the basement bit or wherever they went. We completely missed it. Didn't even see them.
Mick Spanner says he always goes naked. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you won't damage any clothes, good idea.
I normally go with no skin on. I just walk around with my organs hanging out.
Well, holding your organs like that, walking around going, it's all right.
Yeah. I just use saran wrap to hold myself in.
Speedos.
Speedos, yeah.
Slow
doze these days with me, though.
Oh, yeah. Slow doze. Our Slow-Do's all like kind of old and wrinkly, kind of baggy, the opposite of speed, worn out Speedos.
Yeah, but they have a special pouch for the testicles. It's like down here, like
Oh, it's like a bag.
bag, handbag,
Oh, fuck it.
testicle handbag.
Sounds really nice. Sounds really good.
A testicle handbag.
Yeah.
Just pull them out afterwards. Like, it's all done.
That's something that Melissa's she's in. I've heard stories about, like, you know, people who work in care homes. They all like comment about like who's got the biggest dicks of the who have to wash, because they have to like wash old people, like men and stuff like that. And they're like, you know, well, I'll wash your dick and I'll wash your ass and I'll wash you up and down. And it's like, and they, like some of them, they see some like people who got massive like king dongs, you know, like some old bloke who never even knew that he had a massive dick, because he's never really taken any interest in the size of his own dick. But yeah, massive.
Jeez. Well, that's good. Good old Herbert over there. You want to watch out? He's packing.
But oh,
Yeah.
So what are you going to do with your week off then, Luke?
Well, I think John's wants to come down as soon as possible. And I believe Friday, I assume it's just going to be me and Jordan. Saturday, I guess Zach want to do something, and Kai and some of that lot. And then Sunday night, I believe all sorts of people want to do something. My family or Jordan, all sorts of people.
Nice and busy there.
So are you going to tell us how old you're going to be then?
Oh, 18. All
Yeah.
over again. That's it. If we don't need to talk about age is just a number. That's what old people say, and I'm now using it. I'm adopting it.
But I'm ageist, and I want to know if I can discriminate against you.
Well, you can't. Well, John's already this age, so we should be. I mean, did you buy him his frame for his birthday?
Was him a frame?
Yeah. 25. I'll be the same as John.
Oh wow! Bloody hell!
Yeah, like a coffin, walking tombstone, quite literally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all downhill. Well, it was all downhill like 5 years ago for you.
Yeah,
but, you know,
it was.
But now it's become a fucking cliff
midlife
edge.
crisis. No, midlife crisis coming.
It's become a base jump now, isn't it?
Yeah, quite.
Fucking hell, pull yourself together, man.
I guess the benefit is I probably pay my pension soon.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, terrible stuff.
You can have your bus card. Not that you'd need one where you sneak onto shit, but yeah.
Well, old age.
That's an interesting point, actually. I think everyone knows where you work because you've talked about it, haven't you?
Not publicly, no.
You haven't?
No, never, no.
Oh, right.
It's only ever slipped out when John said something that's a bit too close to cutting it, but it never been said outright.
No, okay.
Everyone in our community, like John, Dinkum, everyone that we know knows, but like no one outside of.
Okay, I won't ask you. I'll ask you in the private.
He doesn't like to say that he's a porn fluffer.
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
There we are, but I won't, because I just wondered whether you had some sort of.
I've answered verbally, yeah, but ironically, I never use it. Yeah,
right.
Totally. It's crazy. It's really, really good. Really, really good. And not just here in Europe and everywhere. So, like, yeah, it's bonkers. But I still get in my car and go, and I go, oh, that BP station looking quite good. Let me go back to its fuel pumps. Yeah.
Did you see that video of the guy who put a petrol pump up his arse?
Yeah, I did. What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I like how he shoved it up. And he shoves it up, and he looks over the camera. And he puts it back, and it's like, well, mate, you might as well carry on now. We've all seen. Oh,
I thought it was disgraceful. Like, you know, if fucking putting a diesel pump up your arse, I would have thought he would have at least used a premium unleaded.
I was just about to make that joke. It's not even 99 octane. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Just when you think you've seen everything, somebody comes up with something completely outrageous like that.
What's bad is he's just doing it, and then he looks over to the camera. It's like, mate, there's cameras all round. You've already committed now. I don't know what you look at that camera for. That was brilliant.
He's having a wank as well, which I didn't understand.
Yeah, he really does like his fuel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I guess we know what fuels him up now, don't we?
I don't know if I sent that to Melissa. I'm going to scroll back and see if I can send it to her. Oh, hang on.
That video is brilliant. I
think
thought
I
that
sent
was
it to her. I'm not sure. I send so much stuff. I don't know what I'm sending now.
I'm kind of losing track, actually.
What I send? Fucking yeah.
Oh, hang on. It's probably this one. Let me just see if it's this one. No, it's not that one. Maybe it's this one.
What's that?
Oh, this is the one. Yeah. What
Definitely
the
can't
fuck?
show that on here.
What the fuck? Seriously? I mean, like, what even the fuck?
so good, so good. Right, old fat bloke.
I mean, like, yeah, like, I mean, doesn't he realize, like, he's in a highly public place, like, and he's just
Maybe
like,
that's one of the fetishes. Maybe that's one of the things. He likes a bit of an audience.
I don't think he gives a shit. I mean, the way he looks across and just sort of has to go,
oh. Anyway, right,
Unbelievable.
Mel, I'm going to send it to you, Mel, just to shock you. So there we go.
It wasn't
Yeah.
like, oh, I've got to stop having a
Mel's
wank.
desperate
It was
for
like,
it.
surely the first thing would be, I've got to stop having a wank. But it was like, no, I'll just pull the petrol pump out my arse.
Yeah, hang on. I
And
don't
slowly dock it. I love his
send it
face
to
when he
Mick.
looks over and he notices the camera. I love his face. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was good send. I enjoyed that video.
I don't think I sent it to Gav, but it's probably up Gav's street, actually.
I actually need to send to my friends thinking about it.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, I'll send it to a few people, and the comments were more like, what the fuck?
Oh, I thought it's fucking brilliant. Too good.
I'm sending it to a few people who may appreciate it, maybe not. I don't know. We shall see.
Who cares?
You
They
never know,
appreciate
do
it. They're about to appreciate it.
Oh, hang on, Barry.
I'm in this
Barry's
massive
got a
car
bit,
group. I'm in this massive car group with like over 600 people in it. This is the perfect place to send such a beautiful content.
You'll get somebody come back and go, that's my uncle. or that was me. You bastard.
Sorry, I got distracted and sending it out to a few people. I'll watch the reaction now. Mick will come back. Oh, yeah.
Mel's seen it. Petrol, baby, yeah.
Dinkum says we've all been giving him shit. Who's that then? That guy was a spitting. Oh yeah, the guy was a spitting image of a guy at his works, and they've all been giving him shit over it.
All right, mate. You want to get to the shell garage?
Just goes to show there is some strange shit going on out there.
You could say that.
Yeah. I can think of a better way to get a, sexual offenders register.
Did you send it to Jordan?
Thing? I don't know, actually.
Well, I'm going to send it just in case.
Yeah, you send it then. Yeah. There's some people I'm like, should I Send it to her. I don't know. I don't want to get the police bloody knocking at my door.
You're sending online content.
Maybe I'm not. Maybe no. Yeah.
Oh, I think it's brilliant. Oh,
Yeah,
you know who would love it?
That stunned me. What's that?
Jordan's dad would love it. He doesn't ever use WhatsApp or anything, or his phone. He actually never takes his phone out. He must want to have one. Jordan's dad would fucking love that video. His reaction would be brilliant.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not too sure. I could probably send it to Simon from Plymouth. He'd probably appreciate that. Carl Henny Henshaw will probably appreciate it as well. I think Will will ring me up and he'll go, "You're right. You're right. Did you mean to send me that video or what?"
Did you mean? Oh no, I sent it by accident.
Yeah, it's one from the wank bank, mate. Yeah. Oh, I tell you what, this person will appreciate it. Fucking hell. He'll go nuts over that. He'll be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah.
Very strange.
Oh,
I think it's marvelous.
Swift would probably appreciate it as well. Oh no, I've sent it to him already. Yeah, I've had that thought. Yeah. If I sent it to Ray and Steve, I would have thought I would have. Yes, Ray and Steve already had it.
I just sent it in our group chat that has me, Jordan, and loads of other people. But I just thought I'd show you. Look what the group's called.
Well, I could probably put it in as a comment. Oh hello. Here we go.
Look who that is.
Oh yeah.
Look who it is.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, mate. How are we doing?
Is that guy with that shitty fucking turbo clamp?
Yeah, that shitty turbo clamp. Are you not coming on the live stream? You're not coming on the live stream?
It's fucking LED lights.
Shall I just post the link so people can have a look if they want? If they're perverted enough and want to like be shocked, I'll put the link in the chat. Right. We take no responsibility. You're probably best off not looking at this, but if you do, then have fun. Yeah.
You can only be offended once.
Write to your MP if you have a problem with this. Yeah.
How would you even start a letter writing to the MP and giving them that as well? I'd just like you to take a look at this footage. I find it mildly offensive. Yeah, viewers' discretion. Fucking hell. That's certainly a bit of a different thing. I haven't seen that one before. I looked at it, I went, what the fuck?
I wonder if it'll go full screen. Oh yeah. That's mad.
It's not even slightly up there. It's proper lodged. It's like clenched.
Yeah, he's quite a big boy as well for an old bloke. I know he's like a fucking donkey, isn't he?
Had to fill his wank tank back up.
Yeah. Eleanor's Adventures has watched it. Right, here we are. Oh dear. Craig Ghost Hunters. Yeah. He hasn't watched it then by the looks of it. Sue Lynn's has watched it. She's laughing. Yeah. Yeah. Explore Norfolk says that look. Yeah, indeed. Yeah. It's one of those when you can't unsee that type of video, really, can you? It's kind of
What was Matt, Mel's just sent me this. I'll just send it to you as well. it's just fitting, shall I say? You have to zoom in on the label.
Oh yeah. I think that might have come from Dinkum sent that across, yeah, as a follow up. Yeah.
Oh.
Dear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Explore Norfolk
that's
sums it up. What sort of frame of mind do you have to be in to think that's even normal? You'd expect somebody like high on PCP or something like that to be doing shit like that, not some old bloke. I mean, that is weird. Mark Streeton says, have you seen that gas pumps in America sometimes come with warnings, do not insert in rectum? That can't be real, though. They wouldn't actually put that on a pump, because, I mean, who would do that? You've got to be pretty fucking out there.
Well,
You know,
who would do that?
I mean, like...
Well, you've got proof.
Yeah, but like, does this mean that, like, wherever this person goes, they're shoving anything they can get their hands on, like brooms, you know, like door handles, I don't know, trees? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Coke bottles. I mean, is that it's like what he's just like walks around just grabbing anything he can get his hands on and just sticking it where it shouldn't go? No,
Yeah.
Barry, it probably didn't cost anything because the tight bastard probably didn't pull the trigger.
Ethanol douche.
Oh. I reckon if he did do that, it would probably not be good for his insides.
No, it would burn very quickly and absorb very quickly into the anal passage.
You could probably get quite drunk off it because of the absorption, which would not be good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's
you could even I suppose you could even get like poisoning off it as well if you're not careful. If you did do that, because it's quite extreme the amount of absorption you have through nether regions.
Oh yeah, it'd definitely be ill if he pulled the pump.
I'm going to Google it, right, and see if there's any cases of
petrol in the arsehole.
Poisoning by fuel in rectum. Oh. Gasoline exposure through the otic route. What the fuck does that mean? That doesn't sound good. Otic. Ingestion, dermal contact, inhalation, ocular. What? Putting it in your eye. That doesn't sound good. And parenteral routes. Why do they have to? Vaginal or rectal route. Oh, right.
It's been done.
There were 287 cases of otic exposure. 30% of cases. This is people like saying I've been poisoned by, fuel. Basically, 30% of the cases were vaginal exposure, and 25 cases. So there's more women sticking petrol pumps up there than blokes, according to the statistics. There's more women doing it. What? And it says 85% of the cases were unintentional. Yeah. Oh, doctor, please help me. I don't know how this petrol pump got stuck up my behind. Yeah.
That's very strange.
And
slightly unsettling.
Oh, people have been poisoned by acetaminophen, which is aspirin, isn't it? Or is that paracetamol? So if you put...
I don't know. Hang on, I'll Google that one.
But nobody died from it. So yeah, it's not good, and you're going to feel like shit, but you may not die. Ooh, apparently somebody's saying here that it would, on a pain scale, it would be 10 out of 10. Hmm.
I don't know what it
Yeah.
is.
Mm.
Acetylphetamine. It's like
12 ounces is enough to kill you if you drink it. Fuel, gasoline.
oh yeah, that'll fucking do you.
And it causes massive damage to the person's esophagus and the lining of the stomach. Yeah.
That's like when people when they're petrol siphoning, they used to suck it up. Yeah, I know people have done that.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah. And they said don't consider doing it as an enema because you will not enjoy the experience.
Oh. No, I'll give that a miss. I'm just surprised that they've got statistics on it. I was like, Glasgow, does anyone know where Staffordshire is? Yes, I do, thanks.
Mm. Oh, here we are. There's a thing called Ogilvy syndrome, which is partially digested food and gas begin to build up in your colon. You might experience abdominal distension, abdominal pain, loss of appetite, nausea, and
Bloating.
Yeah.
Isn't that where that could, if you leave it, it'll basically explode?
Mm.
Because it's a build up of the gas and the matter, fecal matter.
Intestinal pseudo obstruction. It affects older adults with multiple underlying health conditions, including petrol pumps. You're right. Ogilvy syndrome. Oh, well. I'm going down a rabbit hole now. Sorry, folks.
You're just looking up all these weird symptoms, medical shit now.
Well, I wonder if he's the only one. And I wonder if I can find it on YouTube, because it shouldn't really be on YouTube. Petrol pump. Right. Oh, a man dies after he put a compressed air hose up his butt. Oh, dear.
I've heard of that before. Why would you do that, though?
Yeah. Jesus Christ. A woman set fire to a petrol station after she tried to unfreeze the gas pump by using a lighter underneath it. Are you fucking serious?
That's like a Darwin Award, though, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, the petrol pump's frozen. What do? I'll get a lighter out. Fucking hell. Yeah, Dave, you need to get that sorted, mate. You don't want a marker on your registration. You get pulled over all the time. Oh, well. Someone's cloned your registration.
Mm-mm.
What have you found now, Matt? Anything else?
No. People are fighting at petrol pumps.
Oh, there's always fights at petrol stations. I've seen one or two. I've seen some geezer, like years ago, some geezer got out of the car, started having a row with a bloke in front, and then got back in and fucking drove off. It was a bit weird.
There's a show called The Dave and Chuck the Freak, and they say they're talking about a fetish they've never heard of before after a man in Italy was recorded at a gas station. So there's been shows talking about this. Yeah.
To be fair, I've never ever heard of that before. And come on, we talk about many different things, many different fetishes that you speak to some people and they go, what?
Oh, urban survival, how to siphon gas from modern vehicles. Yeah, they've got a filter in the bottom, which means you can't get them down there.
Oh. I wonder how long that geezer have been waiting there, though. I mean, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I would imagine that the guy's got to be certifiably mental to be doing that. You know.
Oh yeah, something not right.
Yeah, Dinkum says, yeah, the Ogilvy syndrome people must be trying to beat Mr. Methane at his own game, or Lepetamine. Yeah. Mm. Right, I gotta go and use the loo because I'm hanging on yet. So I'll be back.
Yeah, you do that, man. I'll be
Sorry,
off soon.
folks.
So.
Oh dear.
Not yet. Give it another
dear.
quarter now.
Okay. Well, I can take 15 minutes to have a piss. You'll still be here, won't you, when I get back?
Right, folks. That's all for tonight.
I've got to go. I've got to go and find a petrol station now, folks. I'm getting all turned on. Yeah.
Well, Matt's off to find the petrol station. Luke's gone to have a wank in the car park because he couldn't find a petrol station. And that's done all my lonesome. Oh, folks, that's a weird thing, isn't it? For those of you who've seen that. Proper naughty. Dave, yeah. If you scrap the car and you've told DVLA on 3 days before, I wouldn't worry about it. Just tell them you can prove where you were. Don't matter.
I've convinced him to come on. Convinced him to come on. Yeah, I've just got back from the Shell garage, yeah, convinced him to come on.
Oh, what, really? Yeah. That's right. Well, I'm going at past, so but he's welcome to come on.
Oh yeah, every minute counts.
Yeah, you know. Oh dear.
Let's send him the beautiful link. Where's Matt gone for beer?
He's gone to the petrol station.
Oh, has he? BP, Shell? Yeah. Is he going for V-Power or has he decided what?
Well, he might even shove an electric charger up his ass.
He's going green. I hear you shove EV chargers up your ass. You're more of a green person, are you, Matthew?
Tesla, only Tesla.
Only Tesla, not any old charger. Only the finest for Mr. Williams.
I only allow Elon to give me his long.
His long schlong.
Elon schlong.
Long schlong.
Elon schlong goes twice as long.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Apparently Jordan's coming up now.
Is he? Oh, right.
He is. He's just come
see you
from
later. Right, bye.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't pretend that you love it. You love it, you do.
Jesus, I have to turn my volume down.
Oh, rubbish.
Oh me.
His parents must be fucking going spare with him up there. He's been up there about a month now, hasn't he?
I don't think it's been too bad this time around. Sometimes he'd be up there for like a week and they're already putting their hands out and shouting at him every 5 minutes. I'll be on the phone to him, and they're just starting to start shouting at him. I think this time he's not been too bad. He's been working on his car rather than the house. I think that's the benefit. So he's doing rubbish for the car rather than do rubbish for the house. So they don't mind that too much.
Maybe they should buy him some irrelevant junk item, like, and say, "Oh, we've been thinking of buying like an electric skateboard, Jordan, but it doesn't work." And buy it down at the jumble sale or something, like the car boot sale, and have all this junk there. And when he comes and say, "Oh, Jordan, we've been thinking of getting into like electric skate," he'd be like, "Oh, right, I found my purpose now. Right, that's it then. Right, I'm gonna go and fix this now. I'll go fix this." And go, right, fucking hell, at least he's not fucking with our house.
That would work. We've just been talking about I got a really bougie Canon printer that does like photo paper. You print CDs and all sorts of stuff on it. And Canon effectively sent me a big fuck you email saying, "Oh, we don't support that printer anymore. We don't support that printer anymore." And all their new ones are junk. So I'm in a situation where if I upgrade, I'll be getting a downgrade. It won't do none of the printers. This printer has fax, which I don't need, but it has it. It supports Google Print, Apple Print, Windows Print, direct Wi-Fi print, as well as many other things. And it's got the highest rating of ink density. So like it's got the fine rating from it. So that the DPI and stuff. It's got a flatbed scanner, really important, a flatbed scan on the top. All that rubbish. All their new printers are bollocks. Anyway, so I've gone to them thinking, well, maybe they can repair it. I don't know what's wrong with it. It just keeps crashing. Like it'd be on, you'd be doing nothing. It would just randomly just shut down. And then it would turn back on and say, "You have not shut down your printer correctly." And it would just keep doing that. It's like a memory overflow, but John thinks it might be a power supply issue. Anyway, I went to take it apart because Canon aren't interested. They decided, no, you must get a new printer. "Oh, but don't worry, I'll give you 30% off." It's like, I don't want your new junk. Anyway, so hopefully he's going to help me fix that. And hopefully maybe it's like a capacitor or something, but I'm not really confident.
Yeah, but Canon giving you 30% off, if they charge you 100 quid for a printer, but you can buy it for 50 quid in Currys, having that 30% off means you're still spending more. They all do that, don't they? It's bollocks.
Yeah, but they're junk printers anyway. The functions and the forms of these printers, they look ugly for one. And they're just cheap, nasty plastic junk. They're all consumable now. They're all really, 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 really consumable. They're just seen as a throwaway item that, in every few years you should replace it. And equally, printers now are mad because they're charging like £90 for a printer that doesn't even do half the functions my current old printer does. And they charge you more. How does that happen? It's completely flipped. But I guess consumers don't know. So people buy these stupid shit printers. They can't go to HP because HP are putting DRM on their ink cartridges and all that.
Yeah, they fuck you on the ink, didn't they, as well?
Yeah, they're putting DRM on their ink cartridges. They've also updated their printers recently. If you have any printer from the last 5 years and it's HP and you did an update on it, it now has the new DRM platform on it. So if you put any cartridge that's not signed by them and authenticated and so on and so forth, it won't work. So you can't use fake ink cartridges to a high extent. It's actually DRM protected now, as opposed to the printer going, "Oh, it may not work. Oh, this might happen." Now they're just straight up, "Can't do it. Not allowed. It won't work." Or if you're on the instant ink plan, they now do. They now do. The ink is serialized to your printer, and if you do not pay your bill for your instant ink plan, or you buy the instant ink from an outside source that's not your plan, so therefore won't be serialized to your printer, it will then lock out your printer and your ink cartridges. They're bonkers. They're bonkers.
Yeah.
They are
my old printer's fucked now.
Yeah,
and even if you've got 90% in the ink cartridge, because you didn't pay for your continuing recurring subscription, they stop it, and they would rather you have nothing.
Have you seen their plans they're doing now, HP Instant Ink plans, where you get you pay for the printer monthly and you also pay for the ink monthly? Because the HP CEO has really offensively come out and said that printer is a service. It's not a product you buy. It is a service, and the consumers will need to understand that. And we will ensure in our business that is made very clear. So now HP wants to pull out fully of the buying a printer, and you have it as a service, a subscription. That's the CEO very boldly said it in a stakeholder meeting. Anyway, yes, you now, rather than saying, "Oh, you get this many ink cartridges," they actually now specify what you print by a number of pages. So you can get different plans, but you do like a 30-page a month plan, a 40-page a month plan, and you're limited to that amount. And if you need to print over that, you need to upgrade to the plan. And of course, as said, let's say you print 30 pages, but you need to print additional this month. Well, you can't just go out and buy that other ink. That's for your printer because it's not serialized. You need to upgrade the plan. And if you try to, it will lock out the printer and the ink. And obviously, it's all in terms of service, it's a subscription, blah 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 blah. But it's the most dystopian bullshit ever. I can't believe it's a thing.
There could be a way around it. If you do the thing where you drill into the cartridge and you put a pipe in there and you keep continuously filling it.
No, because it's got a chip on the ink cartridges. Each ink cartridge has got a chip, and it knows how many print cycles it's done. It knows how much of ink it's ejected, and so on. It's way past that. We're way past that. The ink cartridge have DRM, and the printer has DRM. And obviously, if you don't know what DRM, digital right management. This is not like really shit. Oh, serial number this. No, this is DRM, proper DRM. So
can we not flash the DRM?
Well, I guess someone will eventually hack it. Hopefully, someone one day.
Hack it.
Yes, hopefully, someone one day will figure out. Yeah, but right now, the obviously it's all not open source. It's all like closed off software. So right now, it's not possible.
Hello, B-Face.
Hello. We're only allowed to see his eyes.
We can't have him on. He's that guy that ain't got a working car. he's just like a homeless person now, isn't he? Really?
He's helping the government.
It's because I'm so depressed. I ain't got my car. My beard's started to come out.
Bollocks, because you can't go to shave. We're talking about HP's DRM and how much you love it and how much you love HP and you're supporting their business.
How come you got one of those Cloudbuster? I nearly put mine on today, actually. Yeah, how come you got one of those shop bought sort of but you can't buy them in the shops because they're illegal. Those ones are too big.
No, I got it from the front corner shop. What do you call it? My Geek Bay rebuildable tank. That's the cotton's burnt on that. So I went to my Geek Bay standard tank, burnt the coil on that.
How do you burn the coil with temperature control? Just sheer amount of life use.
No, it's giving it to other people and letting other people use it. So now I need to go to the shop.
Yeah,
so now I need to go to the shop and buy some more coils, but for now, I just got that, you know.
So you make your own coils?
Yeah, but my cottons are in my flat.
So just surely you'll wait until you come back? Because I think you got a full cotton bacon thing.
Yeah.
Is that a rechargeable one as well?
No, you want like cartridges in it.
Oh,
like up to 4 cartridges, and you can get multiple flavors.
Yeah, and you pull it up and you can spin it to change flavors. So you got 4 flavors in there, and on the fly you can just spin. But it's the same problem of all the disposables. It's not really that strong and that much of a kick. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but since going back to disposable vapes, I used to think they're really good. We go back there now, and they all taste really like sweet and chemically, and like they taste really fucking weird now and shit. Like they don't taste good quality at all.
I've stopped smoking them. It's given me
come back to
give me panic attacks for all said and purposes.
I found that these make you have a lot more phlegm than the Geek Vape.
But the flavors also just they're really odd. The flavors taste they like feel really fucking shit. They just feel shit. They don't feel like they're good quality.
Jordan is fridge raiding.
Oh, he's got a beer. He's got a beer. Or is it a
pop? Got a beer.
It's a pop.
It's a pop.
Oh.
Have your parents had enough of you now then, or are you still welcome?
I'm still welcome.
He hasn't been doing home improvements. That's the key. He's been doing car improvements. So they look out good. He's out the front now. That's fine. He'll be safe there.
As long as he's messing
And
with his car.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
because his car's not working, he can't go to B&Q every 5 minutes to come up with some new amazing product that he can put in the house.
I've got a good place you could stick some LED lights, Jordan. You know, like when you wind your window down, you know the crack that the window comes out of up there. You know, you could put
Oh,
you could put them in there so they glow down over your window, like glow over the top of your window.
Well, have you showed him the LED lights so far?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone was laughing about them earlier on. We're all
Have
like,
you? Did you show him? Did you show him the? Did you show him the old car? What the old car was like?
No, I didn't show him the old car.
I did
Do you want
see
me to
your
show
old
him?
car. I did see your old car. It was pretty well lit. Yeah.
It was like a nightclub in there, like a neon nightclub. Right. I had it as well. So I haven't done this on my current car. I had it as well. So you know the door handle lights, when they were shut, they went dim, and when you opened the door, they'd slowly fade up and brighten.
How did you program
Full
that?
blast. I basically had a relay where when you open the door, it would cut the power for a split second and then put it onto the same light circuit as the interior light, so it did appear to fade up.
Very smart, very techy.
With like a LED strip on the bottom of the door, so when you open the door, it'd light up the floor. But it was one of those ones that animates, so it went as you open the door.
Yeah,
Have you got one inside your petrol? Your petrol thing.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't. You can see exactly
What you mean his
where to
arse?
put.
No,
Yeah,
he puts up his arse. Why would he put? No, what
Your
about car?
receptacle. Your receptacle. Yeah.
Your receptacle up your arse. What fuel do you take up your arse? Is it V power? And for
No.
that's diesel or petrol? What's your choice?
No, it's used engine oil. I'm environmentally friendly.
Oh, easy. Yeah, recycling. Very good.
Yeah. I only use olive oil.
Used olive oil or new olive oil?
Olive oil, yeah. No, it's good. It's good on your system.
Is it extra virgin olive oil?
Yeah. You don't even have to squeeze when you take a shit. Like all you have to do is just sit down and it just falls out of you.
And it just flies, yeah.
It flies out,
you just get that constipation machine that goes.
And then you won't need to squeeze every time ever again. As you're walking down the road, it would just kind of like, it'd be like a horse.
Mate, that's a fucking weird thing you sent me, that, Matt. Oh, mate, I'm like, what?
Which one now?
The one that goes up your arse.
The constipation machine goes right out.
Who sent me that? Was that Dinkum? I think it was probably Dinkum sent me that.
It's supposed to be for CV boots, isn't it? That's what it's meant for.
CV boots.
CV boots, so your axle.
Yeah.
I think they put it much better use, to be honest.
Powered by
an air gun. Wider than your CV boot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's so you can give birth to man babies, guys. That was what it was designed for originally. The car industry just thought it would be good. What the fuck? Tracy Jackson just sent me a take on that. I'll send it to you a lot now. Right. Send it to him. Send it to you and you. It's bad, really. WhatsApp only lets you forward it to 5 people. It's a bit boring, that, isn't it?
Yeah, some of them.
Oh, someone made a meme out. That's brilliant.
Person.
It's the portal in fucking Dublin. That's fucking brilliant. That's fucking good. That's good.
Oh, yeah,
that portal. You know that portal where you can see from Dublin into New York and vice versa. I get to see it in a minute.
They keep having to turn it off, don't they? Because people keep
flashing. Or well, they've initially turned it off because people kept showing Twin Towers, didn't they? Getting bombed. So then they turned it off because of that. And then people in Dublin were showing it, and then people keep flashing themselves and stuff. I think they should just fucking leave it. It's
just let it happen. It's going to be realistic.
Yeah, antisocial behaviour happens no matter what. So I mean, fuck, it's too woke, isn't it?
Have you seen Krusty the Protester giving the pianist aggro? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, man, proper giving it.
He's a wanker, that guy, isn't he? He's a fucking professional tit.
What's he eating? He might be getting food.
Isn't he part of like the shot? Well, he thinks he's part of the China movement thing, and
Get the cheese
fucking
block out.
Mm. Yeah. You want to watch out because I mean he could get his visa revoked for that sort of shit that he's doing, getting kicked out of places all the time.
They did it to who do you call it? One of Ali Lara, Disco Boy's friends, that got put in prison and then for breaching an injunction, and then they revoked the citizenship because they were dual national.
I think I did hear about that. Yeah.
Just took his passport.
Disco Boy. I haven't seen him for ages.
They've all gone a bit quiet, haven't they? Because they've all got 50 billion injunctions and this and that, behaviour orders and stuff.
I think they all go abroad now, don't they? Because they can't go anywhere. They go in a shopping
I think so,
centre.
but I don't think they do that even that much anymore. Because they did at one point do that a lot.
It's a bit shit though if you can't go in any shopping centres, are there? Because it's like
Extremely. And most shopping centres are owned by one company. So you get banned from Westfields, and it's like, oh, it's only Westfields.
Land
You fucking wish.
Securities.
Yeah. Hamilton or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lakeside,
and they own like big small malls. Yeah. Local malls. So you get banned from all these companies. You're like, oh, it's just Westfields and Stratford. It's like, you fucking wish it was, mate. You wait until you see that list.
Yeah, they're like the secret company that owns everything, aren't they?
Yeah, the people that own Westfields own my local mall. Which is mad.
They own fucking loads.
Yeah. Crazy.
We're going to sell it to you though, aren't they? £10. It's going to be Luke Small soon.
£25.99. Yeah. And then I'll get you to come do the audio system. We have EVs every 5 meters.
You don't need to do an audio system. You'd sell it again and get loads of money from it. You wouldn't want to deal with the theatricals of a shopping centre.
You wouldn't.
You wouldn't have a life left.
Well, you'd have to. If you did, you would have to get people to do it for you. You'd have to become like a fucking ghost manager that just sits back and just rakes the money in.
But your problem with these is you got a shopping centre, a really good shopping centre for £24. You won't have the finances to do that. Unless the company's got the finances, so we move it.
That first month's rent would be crucial. Or is your guys' powers getting turned off?
You just sell it, wouldn't you, and invest all your money into something.
Yeah, cheeseburgers.
No, petrol pumps. I want a petrol pump in my back garden. Walking down to the shell garage is quite far.
Yeah, you just want to be able to go in your own home and have your own pleasure.
Yeah, peace and quiet.
You won't get the planning permission, unfortunately, to start that much fuel on you.
If it was unused, you might be okay. If it was just a disused pump.
Yeah, but you won't be able to store you could probably store a small amount, like 50 litres or so, but you probably couldn't store 1,000 litres on your house because the problem is
what we could do.
Don't be thinking in an emergency for your neighbour's house.
What we could do is we could do a Metro bus and a Brighton Hove, and we could put loads of dramatic infrastructure in the back of my garden and really big tanks, really expensive, and they go, oh shit, the planning permission's been rejected after spending millions of pounds from the council taxpayers and stuff like that, and they go, oh fuck, unlucky.
So when you're going to come down, we're going to do some stuff on a boat.
What's that weird ball in the background?
What?
That weird
why is the 3 why is the 3 got the line wriggling around it? And what's the number above the 3? What's the weird shape above the 3?
What are these things down here?
They're like
potatoes or balls. A lot of them, like bingo.
Pool balls.
Yeah,
there's a lot of these balls, isn't there?
So I asked the AI to generate a bingo hall with bingo balls. And it was and then it put them all sitting in the rows of seats. It was that's pretty crazy, isn't it?
It's quite cool.
Yeah, it's very strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool.
It's made it look like a theatre. Have you noticed? It's made it look like a really old theatre.
Have you looked at the dramatic chandelier? Have you seen the
Yeah,
dramatic chandelier?
What it must be then is all the bingo balls are going to see their most favorite like character on stage, like Mr. Super Bingo Ball.
This is super good ball. That's amazing.
Yeah.
They had a great night out watching Super Bingo Ball.
Number point 44. Number point 44. 7272.
Oh yeah, yeah. That bloody bingo hall.
Two fat
88,
ladies,
two fat
88.
ladies.
Yeah, yeah.
Maggie's Den, number 10.
We'll be live streamed out. We'll be live stream it to all other bingo halls. So
Yeah,
oh, we've got someone in Portsmouth.
yeah,
Give me their
yeah.
serial
Or like-
number.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then it
2,
goes-
3, 4, 7, 7, 8,
Yeah,
6.
and the
Yes,
local-
that's a winning card.
the local bingo halls. So they have like Merca have loads of bingo halls, and they do live bingos across all their all their venues, and they're like, oh, I think we've got a winner from Birmingham, direct to Birmingham, and then there's patch through Birmingham's like hosts or whatever, and you just hear them reading out the numbers, blah 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 blah. And then when they're all finished, you just hear all the bingo halls saying bye to each other. It's really fucking weird. It's like live streaming bingo, but from one bingo hall to all the other bingo halls.
They just give you a tablet, don't they? You're not even playing bingo. You just sat there, but
Yeah,
you're paying
it's all
for a
it's all on
tablet.
a tablet.
And it just automatically goes.
Yeah, it's just a tablet. Yeah, so you're not even doing
You
anything.
could
You're
sit
just
at home.
paying
You might as well
money.
just sit at home.
You pay money, and the tablet costs them all off for you. So you literally just—it's the worst form of gambling because there's no skill or speed of listening or anything that's involved. It completely is them 100% guaranteed who's going to win, who's not going to win, and you're not doing anything. You're literally just sitting, watching a tablet do it for you. It's bonkers. I can't believe
That's
scary,
quite
yeah.
sad, isn't it? That's quite sad because I mean,
It is very.
you
Very
know,
extremely.
that was part of the thing is like trying to shut your friends up so you can listen to the number so you make sure you
Yeah.
note it down, like, you know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
most people use there is some people that have the book still, and they do it manually, but most people just use the tablets. And you just see them, they'll just be sitting there. Just,
Do you remember how angry they were getting with us when me, you, and Zach were in the bingo hall? And we'd gone to the cafeteria and got some food, and we were just bursting out laughing, and they looked at us
Got
really
food.
pissed off. And then
Yeah.
Zach won £500, and they looked at I don't know.
Yeah.
We was like,
So the whole time we'd be going on and on. They couldn't hear the things, and everyone was telling us to shut up. Everyone got really pissed off. And then, of all people, from our table, Saxon's bingo, and they looked like they absolutely were fucking furious. They looked absolutely pissed. Of all fucking cunts that are going to win this, it's them fucking wankers. Ah, brilliant.
And you always get the old biddies with the fucking blue rings, and they look at you like they're going to kill you when you get outside. They fucking, oh mate, I've been in a few of them, like, and I've won in a few, and like people just they're there, the old biddies are there day in day out, and they don't win it, and then they look at you like we're going to fucking knife you when we get out of here. You're like,
yeah, I'll be quiet now.
Oh, his mum's pissed off.
Oh, have you been told off? Hello.
Hey.
He's made a
No,
point
it's on
of
charge.
outing her. He's made a point of outing her there.
Your mum's not afraid of being on camera. You should put the headphones on her and just give her
Yeah.
5 minutes of fame. There we are. Look, yeah.
We do. She does.
Yeah.
She wants to go to bed.
Oh,
Why are you going like that?
Oh no.
but we need your mum's wisdom of like what's really been going on whilst you've been up there. We want to know all the dirty secrets. What have you really been doing?
I'm gonna get the light switch so I can control the lights for me.
Can't you just talk?
Switch.
Oh.
I could. Hey Google, set the lights to 100%.
Jesus.
He's got the light switch, so he can show himself adjusting it, so people watching and like yourself go, "Oh, what a bougie man!" Look, I've got the kinetic one. See,
I'm so bougie. Have you not seen my car? How bougie it is.
have you
It
not
doesn't
seen the
even move.
courtesy lighting and the LEDs? Yeah,
At least
but
it's
it
got
needs to move.
courtesy
At least
lighting.
it's got LEDs in the glove box and the cigarette tray and all this rubbish. Yeah. Well, at least when he's emptying it out, because he has to go to the scrapper, he'll be able to see what he's doing.
Have you got foot warming on your pedals? Like, have you got heated pedals?
I don't think it'd go through your shoe, would it?
I don't know.
Maybe if it were hot enough, it'd melt your shoe. It'd melt your shoe, and your foot would be stuck to the pedal.
Maybe if you wear Crocs, you know,
Maybe if you just drive bare feet.
Croc
And
warmers.
then when the police officer pulls you over for something, goes, "You can't get." Oh yes. Oh, I've just got heated pedals.
For inappropriate.
Yeah, but you just saying that I got heated pedals.
Yeah, what you do?
Do you want to try them out, officer?
When the police pull you over, you should be going like this. Yes, 3-4. Yeah. Hang on. So, sorry, I'll just be with you in a minute. Like, yes, 3-4. Yeah, we just
That
the
would
police
be brilliant.
now. Yeah,
DMR. Yeah, get your DMR. I make the stupid DMR noise. That's code 4. That's code 4.
Fucking code.
Today.
No, you should go. Yeah, 3-4. Yeah, 3-4. I've just been pulled by the police. Just shot me down the road. I need some assistance. And then on radio, they go, I'm gonna fucking smash the exit.
No. It would be
I need the silver cavalry.
Is you say you need assistance, and you just get loads of like car people with low booty cars, and they all drive in like the police do, just like dramatically putting in front of the cars, and then we start crowding around them. And then they all get out of their cars. They all get out of the cars with like hoodies that support this, and they can walk around. Now, what seems to be the problem is?
Yeah.
And they all act like police, but they won't be.
Yeah. Or when they pull you over, you put on your green flashers because they're not illegal. It's only red and blues are illegal, isn't it? Put on your green flashers or your orange flashers, and they'd be like, "What's that for?" It's like, well, you know, we've got to think about the public safety. You see, officer, you know, we're not so not so cavalier as you guys. Yeah,
that was my fuel tank to my diesel heater before I got the proper fuel tank installed. And that was when the police got the bomb squad out because they're like, "What is this jerry can with wires going to it?"
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Just imagine the police searching the car and seeing who shut them out and everything.
It looks so sketchy, it's unbelievable. you and your bloody Halfords oil fucking you are just terrible. Don't worry, officer, I've got this shitty 5 things from the left here, that will save us.
You should put a big sticker on your back window that says experimental environmentally friendly vehicle testing. It'd be like, you know, just a pipe up into it. Like.
Right, folks, I've got to end this. I've got to go. I've got to get up. So sorry. But yeah.
You're not gonna go all night.
No, I will do one time, but I can't at the moment. But yeah,
let's talk about the water fountains in your place of plan.
What?
I want a full update on the water fountains, whatever you call them. The things you push a button, you can drink from it. You're having new ones installed, and they messed it up.
You know, water faucets.
Yeah, and you were getting loads of them installed, and the person installing them fucked them up.
What?
You know, like you go down, you like, and you drink out of them.
Yeah,
is that what you're talking
about? I know what you're talking about, but I have no idea what you're going on about.
Well, I'm just seeing how long I can prolong this live stream for.
Oh, fuck off.
No, what you do is you start a really in-depth conversation with all the participants, and then what happens is they just sat there like, I do want to end it, and then what you do is you get them interested in the conversation, and then half an hour goes.
You tie them in,
and then the
best
they realise in half an hour.
Doing that to Matt is absolutely excellent because you get away with it for a good few hours, but then eventually it goes to full lockdown.
Right, so goodbye, everyone. Thanks for coming in.
Well, so where did you get that registration plate from the back up there from that says your name? Is that certified? Does it meet all the standards of the registration plates? Because I don't think the gapping between the letters is actually compliant.
Has he got a bar? I think he's got a bar.
Yeah. What do you think is that carling mat on the back?
God help me! It's another time, folks.
There's an upside stool. There's an upside down stool. Look in the background there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's also a Darth Vader helmet out there as well.
He couldn't
Yeah, we
afford
should take
he couldn't
good look.
afford a petrol pump. That's what it was.
You can't leave us
Right.
without not showing us it in detail, in-depth review.
I've got to. Right. See you later, all. Take care. Thanks for having
Bye.
everybody coming up. Bye. Bye.